Well, hello. Welcome to my new video. If you're new here, hi, I'm Lex, and today, if you can't tell by my incredible farmer's outfit, we are going to be looking at farm ideas. The concept behind this outfit was I'm a farmer, but then I added a sword because I was like, maybe I'm a dragon slaying farmer. I just needed to add lore to Farmer Lex. But yeah, we're going to be going over all sorts of farms today. I'm talking aesthetically pleasing farms, functional farms. We're going to do it all. And the first one, my favorite type of farm, is an aesthetically pleasing one. Look at this little farm build here on the beach. The dropped crops, because you can't plant them here, is so clever. I don't think you can plant them here. I'm like pretty sure. But anyway, I just think this is such a cute idea, and look at them. They look incredible. It's such a, oh my gosh, I just love this. I'm also a sucker for diagonal custom designs like this. I just think that's also so aesthetically pleasing, and yeah, we love to see it. I also think it's adorable that this island is called Sweet Pea. This is like a bonus farm idea, but this island also has this beautiful wheat field set up with like, I don't know, these storefronts are giving small farming town. I don't know. I just thought this was also a very cute part of the island, and the creator did submit it as well, and I was like, you know what? I have to show this because it's so well made. I also appreciate these custom designs that like perfectly match the downward incline. I mean, look at that. Again, aesthetically pleasing as heck. On this next island, we're actually going to be looking at a resident home, and it belongs to this island resident Buck, so I thought it would be cute to show off Buck before we go, looking like a little cowboy farmer. But here is the little farm. I think it's so cute. The lore for this island is that the farmer is just moving in, so you already know what it's giving. It's giving Stardew Valley, but we've got a nice little farm set up here already, and again, I wanted to show off both aesthetically pleasing ones and functional ones, and I think this hits the mark for both. We've got this very functional farm to the left, but also the lore and the build here with the resident house that gives us a little insight into the island. I always think that's a good idea to make you enjoy your island more when you have lore that you can think about as you go around. So this is a 12 out of 10 for me. I think this is so adorable. I'm showcasing a different farm on this island, but look at this little setup with a little orchard of orange trees. I'm crying. This is the farm I came here to feature again. I'm a stickler for these diagonal pathways. I think they're so pretty. I love this setup. I love the use of palm trees because I feel like they're not used as frequently, especially paired with this sugarcane cardboard box stack. I think it's so cute. And it also extends here onto the beach. It's like a little coconut farm. I mean, how adorable can you get? I also love the placed ladder and wheelbarrow and shovel. I think it's so important in your farm builds to go ahead and add little details like that, to add life to them, to make it feel like you could actually come here and farm. It makes it so realistic, and it's just a really beautiful build overall. This is another island that has quite a range of farms that I'm passing through. I just love people's islands when they have multiple farms. Wow. This is the farm on this island I came here to visit, though. Look at this. It's a little chicken farm. I don't know if you just call this a barn, but I have never seen the zodiac items for the chicken used this way. And I thought it was so creative and cute. I love the way they're set up. I love the weeds and the wheat fields growing side by side. We've even got little potatoes planted here. The egg design on the umbrellas and the hats. It's just, wow. This is such an adorable build. You cannot convince me otherwise. I think this is so cool. Again, I wanted to showcase both functional and aesthetically pleasing, and this island is another one that does both. You already know the farm on this island is going to be a banger because it's what their whole island is about. Look at this island flag. This is a farm island. And here it is. Apple is also visiting, which is another on-brand thing about this island being a farm island. We've got Apple. This is so cute. This is a more functional design for your farm, although it does have aesthetic elements like the fact that there is a clump of weeds here instead of crops. It does have these little touches that make it more aesthetic and functional. I don't know what I'm saying, but anyway, I think this is a great example of a farm. It shows you how small they can be and still be effective at creating a cool design on your island. It doesn't have to be huge, it can be small, and it still looks amazing. I also love this fence here, I love the water pump, and I think this island in general is just a beautiful farm/autumn island. It's called Redstone. I put the creators and dream addresses in the description, so check these out if you want to visit any of the islands that we're visiting as we go. Listen, you can get a taste of this next island just by where I'm standing. The mix of bushes and crops is so creative and so well done. I'm absolutely obsessed. I don't think you're ready for the farmhouse though, the barn. I mean, are you kidding me? Are you joking? Look at this. I had to feature this farm as soon as I saw the house. I was like, this is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. I also want to point out here that the creator didn't even use like simple panel designs, custom designs. This is all the items in the game. So you could recreate this farmhouse design, whether you have online or not. You just need to customize some items. I mean, the main things here are the silos and the storefronts. Incredible. I mean, this is absolutely stunning. And of course, the farm grounds themselves don't disappoint. Also, green energy. We love a sustainable island. We've got a wheat field here at the very back of the island, ocean view. Personally, I think this might be the ideal place to live. I mean, you grow your own food. There's a little rabbit friend here. You have a cool house. You have an ocean view. And look at all these crops. Look at all these crops. I just think that this is beautiful, stunning, creative, perfect. This island, as of the time of submission, was not open for dream address visits yet, but you need to keep an eye on Maldonia because wow. Again, this is not the part of the island that I'm featuring, but I thought this was so creative. The bamboo chopped right here beside the sugarcane, that is a stellar idea. This is what I wanted to showcase on this island, which by the way, does confirm that you can plant crops on the island, which means Sweet Pea's decision on the beach was just aesthetic, and we can respect that. I think that this is adorable. I love how the lattice fence is used like a trellis here. It's like it's stabilizing the tomatoes. They can grow up on this, their little vines and everything. I love that idea. I love that it's on the beach. Again, I feel like it's a really creative decision to incorporate a farm on your beach. And I mean, another reason to showcase this one is just that it's super beautiful. The winding pathway is so nice. The crops, the details, the little items, the fact that there is a gyroid friend here. We love to see it. Up next, we've got another beautiful building design here with the storefronts. I absolutely love those items. Wow. And we've got the crops situated. Another very unique way that I haven't seen before. I love this layering of items here with the veggie basket, the carrot on the bottle crates. I think it's so precious. I love seeing items that are layered like this. I feel like it's such a perfect way to make your builds more aesthetically pleasing, just layering furniture items so that it feels more lived in, like people just, you know, they set things down. I also love that there's a tractor here. This is just adorable. Again, we've got a bunny friend. I love the popularity of bunnies with these farms that we've been visiting. I mean, makes sense, but I still love to see them. And we've even got clotheslines out here. This feels like a very habitable farm. Someone could obviously live here. I don't know, it just feels so realistic, but also so beautiful. It's just a great design. I also really appreciate the custom designs here. I think they're gorgeous. This like grassy floral design under the building is stellar. So beautiful. I have been searching this island high and low for the farm that I want to feature from the submission, and I haven't found it yet, but I wanted to point out this one that mixes a flower garden with a little veggie garden, or farm I mean. This is so adorable. And also I noticed that this creator incorporated little farms with the villager homes, which I think is adorable. It's like they all have their own little mini farms. Anyway, I'm going to continue looking for the actual farm I was coming for. Look at this one too. This is a whole farm island. Oh my gosh, I found it. Okay, I'm not the brightest. I walked by this so many times without realizing that it was the right one. This is so gorgeous. Again, a mix of aesthetically pleasing and functional, because we do have things like the hay bed and the scarecrow adding some more aesthetic details in, adding some more lived in vibes. I also love this little waterfall here. The terraforming on this island is amazing. This is definitely an island you're going to want to visit if you're looking for a ton of farm inspiration, because as you could see during my search, there are farms all over this island of varying shapes and sizes. So I just thought this island was phenomenal, and I'm kind of glad that I got lost at first, because it helped me see all of those beautiful farm designs that I would have missed otherwise. 12 out of 10. And this island to close out the day of farm inspiration. I think that these are so pretty. We have all of the crops, I believe all of the crops represented here, including all the colors of pumpkins. We love to see it. I love the decor. I love that it's right beside Nook's Cranny. It's kind of like a little farmer's market beside the regular market. I also, again, I love the details. I love the little tractor in the background, the fruit trees, these boxes. It's just a really nice vibe, and this is a farm that belongs to a villager on the island. It just looks amazing, and I love it. I think this is so beautiful. Two things before I sign off for the day. One, I will link my layered farm build in case you want to follow along with an aesthetic and functional farm build. It's like a speed build that I did a little while back. And two, I have been expanding my content to include Disney Dreamlight Valley, so if you're interested in that or in other games, please check it out. I have 2 videos up so far. There's a playlist, but you can also just find them. They're very recent. Yeah, Disney Dreamlight Valley is so fun, and I think that if you enjoy Animal Crossing, there's a good chance you could enjoy Dreamlight Valley as well. So yeah, that's all from me today, and I'll see you all in the next video. But for now, bye!